All right, Nog Nerds, I'm back with another taste test, and after so many requests, literally there's zero. But we're gonna try one that you've probably seen in stores a whole bunch of times. This is Southern Comfort Eggnog. Now, full disclosure, I have tried this several years ago in the past, and I remember thinking it's not for me. And we're gonna try it again. Also notice, reduced down to $1.80. Like I'm just supposed to walk past that and not pretend that I'm getting eggnog for like 80% off. I'm sorry, I'm gonna buy it, right? It does expire today. Maybe that's a little unfair. Maybe that's a bias in my experiment here, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna see what it tastes like. But Southern Comfort Eggnog, it says it's traditional and it's ultra pasteurized, non-alcoholic. Ultra pasteurized. I must have been on the shelves for a while if it's ultra pasteurized. So, in the picture here, they do show it with some cinnamon on there. And remember, when you taste it, number one, you taste with your eyes when you see the food. You taste, secondly, with your nose when you smell the food. And lastly, you taste with your mouth. And some people could say you taste the fourth time. I don't know, later. No. We're not going to get into that. So, here we go. I haven't opened this one yet. We're going to go ahead and open it. And I gave it a little shaky shake first. And let's open some of this stuff here. I'll put this tabardoo over off to the side. Remember, like, only monsters, criminals, and people like that pour their eggnog glass all the way full. You just, I don't know, it's like a wine glass filled to the top. I mean, you could, but don't. Okay, so let's add some eggnog. Filled it probably, I don't know, a third of the way full here. And like I said, full disclosure, I did taste this in the past. It was several years ago. We're going to give it a refreshing try. We're going to see what happens, okay? Ooh, see, okay, I can already tell something that's going on here simply with my nose. And I think it is what I remember. I feel like it's trying to be a boozy eggnog without being a boozy eggnog. When I smell it, it's got a lot of spices in there. I would say it's leaning pretty heavy on the nutmeg. Yeah, just from the smell, it's pretty heavy on the nutmeg. When you look at the color, it does look at the traditional custardy color. We're going to take a look at the ingredients later, but it's got the traditional custardy color. When I swirl it around, it looks like it is more viscous, which means thicker, more viscous than regular milk. I would say like significantly less viscous than maple syrup or honey. Probably the consistency you should expect from eggnog. Let's give it a taste. Okay. All right. It's coming to me now. Okay, one more. Okay. I remember this being a lot worse in the past. Actually, it's not too bad. It is more on the spicy side. I would say that this is also a little bit heavier on the more viscous side. It's pretty custardy. It's pretty thick. It's one of the ones that if you have kids, you might want to water it down with some regular milk or something like that. And it does have some flavors in there, some heavy on the cinnamon, heavy on the nutmeg. And I feel like they are trying to be a little bit like a boozy eggnog, but it's really not as bad as I thought it was in the past. For $1.80, oh, that's not too bad. Hold on, let me... Yeah, that coats pretty well. There's no weird aftertaste that goes along with it. I don't know. This is going to sound bad, but I kind of like it. I mean, I should like all eggnogs, right? I should like them all, but I think I walked past this one a whole bunch of times in the past thinking I don't like it, but it's not bad. It's a pretty good eggnog. It's not overly sweet. A lot of them are just like crazy sweet. This one's not crazy sweet. I don't know, like I said, it's got some spices to it. Let's take a look at the ingredients and see what we've got. All right, let's see here. What are we dealing with? Should have brought my glasses. Okay, ingredients: milk, cream, good start, high fructose corn syrup.
Womp womp.
All right, that's not what we want. We don't want high fructose corn syrup. That's disappointing. So milk, cream, high fructose corn syrup, then sugar, then corn syrup. Holy cow. Then egg yolks, natural and artificial flavors. I figured that. Spice. Okay, they don't have to tell me what spices they are, but I could taste them. Fat-free milk. Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. Gour gum, carrageenan. All right, I expected those things. Mono and diglycerides. I don't even really know what those are. Annatto. I think that's a thickener. Turmeric for color. Okay, we've seen that before. Turmeric for color. Salt and disodium phosphate contains eggs and milk. Okay, so some things that we've come to expect in eggnog. The one womp womp is the high fructose corn syrup. I'm disappointed with the high fructose corn syrup. It spikes your blood sugar. It's not exactly what you want. But I would say if you're walking through the store and you see this is at $1.80, I don't know, it might be a buy. You're not going to be drinking loads and loads of this. Right? Well, I don't know, maybe you will be. But because it's got the high fructose corn syrup in there, like, I would lean towards some other eggnogs. Okay, if I had to put this on a scale, I do remember this tastes better than what I remember. I would probably put this at a 7.5, which is pretty high for what it is, for probably one of the most popular attainable brands that you can find in the store. It's not that bad. All right, hold on. Let me get. Look at the leg on that one, how it just sticks to the side of the glass. This is pretty thick. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, and when I look in here, I didn't notice this before. I see little black flecks. Now that's either fruit flies, or it is it's some of the nutmeg, and I think it's some of the nutmeg. This is pretty heavy on the cinnamon too. You know how like some cinnamon candies are like hot cinnamon? It's not that, but it's getting there. So I suppose if you want a spicy eggnog, this might work. If you're add some booze to your eggnog kind of person, this might be the one. Because I think the spices are going to hide some of the booziness in the eggnog, which if that's the case, why would you add booze anyway? But I don't know, to each their own. But yeah, this one's not bad. I'm glad that I bought it. We have some other eggnogs to try again in the future. But anyway, hey, I'm signing off. I don't know. Go out and try it. If you find a good deal, go out and try this stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. And again, if you're interested in finding a little bit more about eggnog, find my Facebook page, Eggnog Enthusiast. Share recipes, share ideas, share reviews. I don't know. It's just a good place to hang out with other nog lovers, nog heads, whatever you want to call them, nog nerds. But I'm going to finish this. Have a great evening.